Hey guys, welcome back to Max Chaos, Donor for Unification. And here we are in the semi-finals of the Invitational 3. We are nearing the end of the tournament and yeah, getting the best of the best now here in the semi-finals. We have on one side Grindan as Tau Empire and on the other side Number6567 as Necrons. As Grindan has banned 13th Company, Number has to play as Necrons, which is his vanilla main faction, so that's nothing he's not used in playing with. And yeah, Grindan's main is Tau Empire, so we have here a very nice match upon us here. Grindan says that in vanilla this is Necron favored. I am not, how should I say, I'm not an expert in how the vanilla matchups are rated and stuff, so I trust him there. So there's an edge for Number. Also Number has shown in the past that he is the OG, not the OG, currently the best or one of the best, currently in terms of records the best player we have, so also an edge over there. But I'm looking forward to this to see how Grindan plays this out. The first map I chose here was, I as the organizer chose the first map here as Quest's Triumph, which is, in this matchup, I'm not really sure what favor it is, because both factions can get away with playing a bit passive. However, against Necrons you normally want to be a bit of aggressive, so I'm not really sure. Necrons can play with the 3 points in their base, so it can be Necron favored, but yeah, let's see how the first game will pan out. And here we are on the first map, Quest's Triumph. On the left side playing Tau Empire we have Grindan. On the right side playing Necrons we have Mad Number6567. Number playing with a very cool color scheme, all white. If you add in some black, this can look even better, like more skeleton-like-ish. And Grindan in his signature pink-purple thingy over here. Just as I was starting the game, I'm thinking that I will not feature this map in the next Invitational. It is not the best in terms of balance, but yeah, as we go, we already have an aggressive turret over here. I find it interesting that it's built that far. Normally I'm not sure if you can build it over here, but I thought you would build it more in this region. But okay, an aggressive turret over here from Number right away. It is his first scarab actually that goes there, so it's a turret rush. On the other side we have Tau Fire Warriors and we'll have a Tau Commander here. Or do we? He should have the resources for it, so maybe he is a little tilting already with the turret over here, so not sure this is all about. Okay, late Tau Commander it is. It's kinda a little shame already, but that's okay, it happens to the best of us. And what are they doing over here? Let's quickly check the vision of Number here, so not sure what these are all about. You would like to build turrets, wouldn't you? So yeah, very interesting to see it here. To have one squad of scarabs over here to decap is nice. Normally it would also keep one scarab at this house turret to be able to repair it. You will see only one Necron warrior into the Necron Lord. You want to have a relatively fast Necron Lord to be able to defend it, if possible. You do not necessarily need to defend it to all eternity, but to make it more of a hassle to get it down, basically. That's why the Necron Lord, the fast Necron Lord, is nice over here. So he did choose to get Necron Warriors first. In my build guide to his, I get the Necron Lord first over here to be able to teleport over and be annoying. And that's also why you would keep the scarabs here to immediately start to repair, to deal maximum damage to the Fire Warriors. This turret does very high damage. Sometimes the effects does not show in this game, but yeah, if you focus fire it on the units, as you should, not necessarily the commander, you will deal a lot of damage. Yeah, drawing some fire with these scarabs as well. And now it's Necron Lord here. He immediately jump over. I think he would. Okay, he is now for now killing this listing post first. Okay, I like the prioritization. Or did he kill a stealth suit? I think he did. So you want to micro this turret as if it were your army, because it is part of your army. So there you go. With all said and done, we have now 2 fire warriors. Yeah, could add a third one actually, or a generator. Playing no generators for now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 generators. So this is an economy boom. Wow. It's a lot of generators for Nabo. So he goes for the more or less economy boom opener behind it. He wants to have a summoning core started soon, however, to be able to advance in the tech tree and get some flayed ones if need be, and of course the Necron warrior upgrade if he wants to. Let's see how far they can shoot. Okay, this point was not captured. Okay, this is nice. You cannot hold this point because it can be shot from over here with turrets, or like in this instance the fire warrior. So he was on purpose not getting this point captured, which I like. You want to ever capture these 2 points, to be honest. Necronaut being a nuisance as he normally is. Generate. Okay. Already some mistakes made by Grindan here. The late commander, the late generators over here. It's never good if you see players pop 2 generators at the same time. It means that they have floated a bit and now try to catch up. You want to have 2 to 3 generators before you go to tier 2 with Tau. At least 2, but then you would open with 1. Trying to get this stealth suit over here and not getting reinforced. Whoa, almost dying. Almost dying, wow. Needs to reinforce it once so it can stay alive. 1, 2 Necron warriors and even more Necron warriors. He lost some scarabs, so he needs to rebuild them preferably before he goes to tier 2, because you want to have all your scarabs out. Yeah, 3 Necron warriors is standard to get in tier 1. At least with this economy boom. Normally you can go also away with 2. I think if you play like not as greedy as Number, that you could also get away with only 2. Yeah, and then he goes tier 3 at tier 2. Tier 3 would be a bit fast. Economy wise, the tier 2 is also kind of lining up. You want another generator, however, as Grindan. So Grindan showing some mistakes here already. Let's see how severe they turn out to be in the end. Yeah. Is he building another generator? Yeah, all his generators were relatively late, which makes his tier 2 timing later than it would be normally. I think he could have started tier 2 now already. Yeah, I think if he would have placed the generators at an optimal timing, his tier 2 would already be built over here. There's now the Necron Lord being annoying in space, but there's already upgraded listing posts you could run around with. The Tau Commander could come back. Normally, yeah, now he's busy killing some scarabs, which is also not the worst use of the time. These fire warriors should be able to kill these. And the Necron, okay, the Necron Lord tries to save them. Oh, and will save for now. But these are 2 scores, right? Yeah, okay. This is important that he does not get this point decapped for his economy. Tier 2 is now getting finished. We have also the Forbidden Archive, so we will see Phylactery soon. And now getting the Wraith upgrade. Okay, he has gotten Phylactery and all his artifacts he wants to delete it. So you get 75 power back. You do not need this building anymore if you have already your 3 artifacts. Yeah, getting the Wraith flight upgrade and the Canoptic Wraith. So he goes for the... there are 2 ways to play this matchup. I've seen a lot of, what do you call it again? Astro Hero games. And he explained this matchup in detail once. You have 2 ways to play it. Either you go for Necron Warrior spam with the Necron Warrior upgrade, or you go for a tier 2 where you then spam Wraith with the Wraith flight upgrade. And this time here even going for the Creator Summoning Core. This is not sure if this is in vanilla as well optimal, but in Unification it is optimal because you have a lot of options once you're tier 0.5 as Necrons. On the other side, tier 2 is now finished for Grindan, so he's a bit behind, should get now the Pulse Rifle upgrade. And yeah, normally you go Devilfishes, but Devilfishes get kind of countered by these Canoptic Wraith because they can see them. Getting now Breachers. Okay, Breachers is a nice option. Vehicle Beacon Breachers, but still want to get advanced Pulse Rifles nevertheless, but they cost some power that he currently does not have. And here you see why Wraith against Tau is absolutely a menace, because they have a high range damage reduction, and basically everything Tau has is range damage, so you will not be able to get them down easily. But there comes the Breachers in hand, I think. Let's see how the Breachers do. We also have now the Necron Lord being absolutely annoying with his phylactery, which also reduces range damage taken and gives some health regeneration going. And yeah, but you can see here. And then it survives. That's so annoying to play against. Normally you would go like melee units. For example, if you're IG, you would get some priests and just challenge them in melee. Yeah, but the preachers seem to be a good option here. At least to keep them at toes. Yeah, there's the second preacher squad. Also dealing good damage against this Necron Lord over here. And the preachers is what should keep your fire warriors safe-ish to let them at least fire a bit, because the wraiths will be busy lying on the ground. On the other side we have already the Necron warriors moving in as well, being a bit reinforced. I have the first tomb blade out. And what is he going for? More tomb blades? Okay, death marks now, more wraith. He's missing some pop cap. Here comes now the Tetra Scout, so you can mark these wraiths so that they're actually going down faster. We do not have any there you see, actually, okay, he marks the Necron Lord, even better. He has no spotters, or what are they called? What are they called? Is he building some? No, he's now getting some stealth suits over here because he saw the Doom Blade, I think. And they're sitting in heavy cover, getting assaulted from all sides by the undead machines. Breachers in front, fire warriors in the back. Very nice line here. Even the Devilfish Tubukai adding some damage, but getting now killed by the Tomb Blade, I would reckon. And yeah, I think the now the solar pulse is really bad. These breachers can still fire, but they're very expensive to reinforce. Currently not getting reinforced because he has no economy for it. So this army is very expensive to maintain. There's now the Tau Commander even firing from atop at this Necron Lord. You would normally will not get this Necron Lord. He can teleport out any time he wants. And some stealth suits and breachers over here. Stealth suits, you do not have the economy as Tau for now to get these stealth suits in shape. Getting the power upgrade of all things. There's the Barracuda. We do not have any immortals. We have death marks marking it now, and the Tomb Blade firing at it. So the micro of this Barracuda, oh, it will go down, I think. Yeah, but there's so many wraiths now. 1, 2, 3, 4 wraiths, and the Necron Lord in melee. Necron warriors for the most part died, but yeah, I really suck in this matchup. GG. Plus the number seems to agree, and especially on this map, I think it is very Necron favored. As you can see, the turret placement, you could also be an aggressive turret over here. Your base is nice and tucked away. You would, in a longer game, want to have some stealth suits coming around and take the base, but even then, the Necrons could just teleport back. But so in general, I think this is a Necron favored map on a Necron favored matchup, so no shame in Grindan losing over here. I focused on Grindan's point of view to see his units, so I saw his resources the most. So he did some unoptimal resource management. His micro was on top, I think, for all of the game. I like the choice of the Preachers, but you can see also the Preachers are knocking these wraiths down. They are not killing them. This can be good and bad. If you kill them, they would need to be rebuilt, which costs the enemy resources. But if you do not kill them and just crowd control them, this is population that cannot be filled up with higher value units like death marks and stuff like that. This doesn't really matter if the enemy has like 20 pop cap, because this map is so big and he has a lot of obelisks. This is good in smaller maps where you do not have as plenty of obelisks here. Yeah, very nice game. Number is now 1 point on the board. This is a best of 5, so this will need at least 3 games. Let's see what the next map is and who will win over there. And here we are on Shrine of Excellion. On the southern side playing Tau Empire we have Grindan. On the northern side playing Necrons we have Mad number 6567. And this map come from a Necron favored map to a Necron not favored map. This is in general not a map Necrons really like, because it's too open, has too many points. So any faction that can get resources out of points will be good here. Even now, auxiliary recruitment center opener for some West Pits. We have 3 cell suits, so he's abandoning actually this position, getting now the West Pits here. You would need the Tau Commander in tandem or some Croods to take this turret down, because it can be repaired. This is again as a turret rush. I'm trying to get these points under control. He can get, different points, even the enemy points, if he really wants to and needs to. The issue is now that these fellows can decap as well, so this is very annoying to deal with. Very, very annoying. Getting Vespids and Croods now. Vespids immediately go for the turret, I think. Yeah, sure. Yeah, use the ability, and now they lose a model in the meantime, which is kinda sad, but they will be able to kill this turret relatively easy. So it's questionable if this was worth it in the end. Against the Fire Warrior opener, where you cannot get Vespids, would be, I think, better, but for now, yeah, and getting the decaps over here, I think, is worth it, because you still have three whatchamacallit, Builder Scarabs at home. These Vespids can outrun Necron Warriors, of course. There is an argument that you want to go in melee with Necron Warriors, so you have some disruption. Yeah, okay, he cancels it, so the economy for, yeah, you see it, he goes in melee, so it's not about the damage, it's about the disruption, so they cannot attack, really. And now being annoying with the next generator as well, so the thing with going aggressive with the turret is that you do not have a turret in your base to defend. So I see Necron players to get a turret like over here, so it defends also your points. And yeah, he needs to cancel another generator and another generator. I hope he cancels all of those. If not, this is very bad. Yeah, getting the Necron Lord next. And yeah, in comes the Croods now. And the Croods are, yeah, really good here. He even ignores these points. It's exactly what you want to do. Ignore these points for now and go somewhere else. You need to go in the enemy base and help these Vespids out a bit. Okay, he wants to go back and kill this Necrons, the Scarabs, okay. And true, these, the ability, the Vespids to this one, increases damage of all income damage. This includes other attacks from the Croods in this instance. What you also could do and should do maybe is add the Tau Commander here. But yeah, he sticks with the Croods, getting another Crood squad. Not sure if he has eaten something yet. Probably not having lost a whole bunch of units yet. And yeah, running these Scarabs down may be not the best idea, best use of the time. And yeah, coming back in, there's no summoning core, so these Necron Warriors over here that got out will not be able to defend your generators. So the better choice for these Necron Warriors would be to just hug these generators and be here when the Vespids come. There's no real point in them going out this far. Decapping this, and now should attack the Scarabs as well. So it's only the fourth generator will finish soonish, but that's all she wrote over here. The first generator is added for Grindan as well, and he has, all things considered, a good map control. There has been a lot of decaps done by Number, so he was trying to give his best. There's also an obelisk that is upgraded now. This should be able to do quite some damage against these low HP Croods for now. They would need to eat some of the corpses to get stronger. Now focusing down the Scarabs. Oh, this is bad. They're getting the Scarabs even before the decap. Now they can just disengage. The Vespids on the other side trying to get more Scarabs. There's one squad of Necron Warriors which I think is totally out of position to defend their base. Yeah, I am not a big fan of these Necron Warriors being over here. Next generator is being finished, and yeah, you see with this opener you can get tier 2 without a third generator. Would just need to wait a bit and then you can get tier 2 also at a decent time. There we have now the summoning core, and this now needs to be the main priority of Grindan, to delay the summoning core, to delay the tier 2 even more. And you see immediately him shifting the attention to the Builder Scarabs over here. So this is absolutely annoying. Builder Scarabs going down, and another, and can focus the next one as well. So this summoning core, if he really insists, will not get up. He can reinforce like forever. These Croods aren't cheap. They are 45 blue, but still, yeah, never is probably an overstatement over here, but yeah, delayed it quite well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the bare minimum of generators you want to operate with. The summoning core just finishing about minute 6 when he's tier 2 already. So these Necron warriors over here now going for an attack because they can now teleport back. So there are two ways about it: either attack them and make them teleport back, or you go for their base, attacking their generators. This will also force them back to defend. So they will maybe kill one listening post over here, but in the meantime you're wreaking havoc in the enemy base. And you might think, if you are like a newer player, but these scarabs are free. They are free in a sense, but they are also like an opportunity cost. If they are not there, they cannot build generators, they cannot capture, they cannot, I don't know, decap, scout, and yeah, so there's an value in killing these scarabs that is beyond their non-existent price. He's even keeping this listing post alive by getting some Vespids over here, and Vespids normally will lose in melee, but they're just buying time for this listing post. Now they should disengage and let the Croods deal with it, and they're exactly doing that. So he saw the two Necron warriors coming back and only one staying here because Number was trying to be effective, or yeah, efficient with coming back, defending, and attack this with one. And then he was like, okay, if it's only one, I can buy some time with these Vespids, and he did. So really nicely done to keep this alive. There's now even the Tau Commander being added. Tier 2 is finished, so he will probably get his missile pods. And now we have some Piranha skimmers, and there's no anti-vehicle to speak of. Okay, he gets the Necron Warrior upgrade. I was about to say the only way to deal with these early game skimmers here is with upgraded Necron Warriors, because they will deal pretty good damage against pretty much all targets. And we now have some flayed ones, and these flayed ones will win against this Groot all day of the week. The Groots tend to lose morale very quickly if they lose models, and yeah, if they're against the flayed ones even more so. So we have a really big float for Grindan over here. This is not good. He wants to get more generators, more units out, get a barracks. For example, now that you're tier 2, you couldn't get a barracks. Marking now these Necron warriors, they're getting killed pretty easily, but yeah, 600 float is yeah, not really good. He could have been more ahead now if he would have used his resources a bit better. He's reinforcing like crazy, that is true. He's decapping using his Groot very well, but he's not using his resources very well. Getting another builder because he probably lost all his builder now, only all but one. Yeah, you want more generators and vehicle building, there you go. This builder almost getting killed. In comes the skimmers over here, killing more more scarabs. The thing is, now that you have so much points decapped and stuff, you might want to focus on the 6 generators, which make this push here even possible. Without the generators you will not be able to maintain a push, but yeah, forcing them back is also okay. On skimmers this is so annoying, killing another squad of scarabs over here before the Forbidden Archive is finished. So you might have some army, but you cannot get stuff out as easily anymore. Wow, 4 piranhas now, 3, I mean, you can get up to 4. One gets killed, another one may got built, I don't know. There's the next one, you can get up to 4. And yeah, see, he's not getting the mistake that some people do, getting their fusion blasters. Without fusion blasters, they're really good against the infantry over here. Where is there's the Immortals. Immortals make very short work with those because they only have 600 HP. And yeah, he needs to get something else on the field, not sure. More Groots. Getting now the Tau Barracks. A bit late, he could have gotten it like minutes from now. Devilfish Troop Carriers is okay, but he's now kind of falling back in the same stuff he did in the first game. The issue is that the generators are still all standing there and pumping resources out. His own economy is looking good-ish. Needs to build some listening posts over here. Probably busy microing. Yeah, okay, now building it. Over here, yeah, use the mobility of these skimmers. They can jump. And now going over here. Yeah, he needs... Okay, this is what I wanted to say. You need something to tie down these Immortals. These Immortals will deal some damage in melee, but it's not that they win in melee against Groot over here. Sadly losing 2 skimmers before he was able to tie them down. Over here it's only Necron Warriors now remaining, and Necron Warriors will be defeated by this devilfish at some point. So he's getting the vehicle spam basically out, getting now some fire warriors, some economy upgrades as well. Yeah, I think it is a mistake getting the power upgrade. You would want to get just more generators. He was just like, floating so much that he thought this might be a good thing. You want to have at least 5 generators before you even think about a power upgrade, because it costs very much and yeah, gives you not as much as just another generator. You will see here it goes to here. Almost 1 generator, but not even. Tau commander coming back, so this is now getting a little... Okay, what? Ah, the take and hold! I was totally missing the take and hold. Okay. Number... Did Number get the Forbidden Archive up? I didn't notice it, but if you go for Wraith with the upgrade, you can come in and phase shift. The phase shift will not last the complete time of the decap, but then you can come in with the Necron Lord using his phase shift to make the Wraith immortal for a few extra seconds, so then will be able to decap. So there's no world in which Necrons cannot decap if you have a Wraith with their upgrade and Necron Lord with the phase shift. But I think he didn't got the Forbidden Archive up. It got killed over here, and I do not think he got it rebuilt. So yeah, the Tau commander over here was able probably to kill any Wraith and stuff coming in. Any Scarabs would have been killed here over anyway. So wow, that was anticlimactic. So Grindan was now focusing back to some fire warriors, having the maximum amount of 3 devilfish troop carriers. 1 skimmer still alive over here, and there was only one immortal remaining, I think. So you would need more immortals, and you still have some Croods over here that not have eaten anything, which I'm always looking for, because the cannibalizability makes them very tanky lads overall. Could have even gone for the Feral Leap, to be honest, which would help them to close the distance against these Necron immortals even better. The thing is, in theory, like getting the Croods into melee of the immortals is a good idea, but not always possible, because you have like Necron warriors protecting them. But in this kind of situation where you're attacking on 2 sides, Necron needs to decide either getting a full force on one side when you can push on the other, or split them and then be susceptible to something like the Croods coming in. So this is why also this map is normally not really liked by Necrons, because you have this little base over here that can be assaulted pretty easily from all different sides, if you have some aircraft even from the middle. I like about Grindan's Tau play that he is not getting the, I call it the Barracuda trap. A lot of people like, yeah, I want to get, I'm tier 2 now, I get Barracudas because they're really cool. They are cool, but they're really expensive. For a price of a Barracuda, you can get out 3 Devilfish troop carriers. So Barracudas is more of an afterthought after you got your Devilfishes, which are normally the way to go for Tau. Enough of that. This is now a 1-1, making this now an effective best of 3 from now on. Let's see what map Number has in his mind for, yeah, getting another point of the board. And here we are on the 3rd map in this semifinals, which is Blood River. On the southern side, playing Tau Empire, we have Grindan. On the northern side, playing Necrons, we have Number6567. And my immediately reaction when seeing this on this map choice was like, what? Necrons normally do not like this map, but yeah, he's not playing the normal build. Are you super greedy with the turret placement? Okay, going again for the auxiliary recruitment center. I like that. You can get an... okay, he's just scouting for now. You can get a really nice offensive turret over here in this matchup. Really sure if the vision range of this building is the vision range. I think this building placement is on purpose to get a vision of maybe turrets over here. Because there's a really nice turret over here, which is barely in range of these points, but not in the sight range of the stealth suits. So you can build it stealthily, or in not being seen, and then have 2 points being killed. Even going for Croods first this time to be able to attack these Scarabs. I like that. They are getting reinforced. Okay, they will get reinforced maybe. Oh! Wow! Ha 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 ha! This was close. He got his point. Nice. This point got decapped, but still. Very nice. On the other side, we have a very low economy game for a number now that he used 2 scalps to annoy the opponent. This only works out, these aggressive scalps, if you're getting some decaps done. If you're not getting some decaps done, this will just hinder your own economy so much. You see, you have only 2 points now up. This, yeah, okay, this is the right choice, however, to get this obelisk and the upgrade over it, so you can use the blast soonish. He will now come in and focus this generator where the Croods, there come in the Croods. The Croods can attack the next generator over here. This is now a point where you want to think about a defensive turret. Okay, you need to focus down this generator with the Croods as well if you want to have a chance. Okay, he does not get it. Now the Necron Warriors are on melee, so you need to disengage. This will be not effective against this. Oh, there's a lot of damage now. In comes the blast. Ouch. A lot of damage being done. The Croods hacking away. Whatever. Chucking is the word, I think. Chucking away at these builder scalps. Need to be reinforced. They will. The Vespits are out again. Is this now? The Necron Lord is here, so this now should end in my idea. At least the Vespits should now disengage and kill the scalps in your own base. Because this is now getting not effective. Yeah, you see the Vespits disengaging, the Croods now disengaging. Now there's enough to defend this with the upgraded point over here, the Necron Warriors and a Necron Lord, but he did do quite some damage to the economy, not by necessarily killing a +1 generator, but forcing repairs and yeah, delaying the production, the building of additional generators. And in this very position, I would really like to get the Tau Commander instead of getting another Crude. Now getting a second generator, so he wants to get a relatively quick tier 2, it seems. Which I can get behind with. Okay, which I can get behind. The thing is, he gets always for 3 stealth suits. This will in turn make you unable to get 3 squads out. More than 3. Because, yeah, you are hard locked in 10 population as Tau until you get tier 2. 1, 4, 5, 6. Again, a higher economy game from Number. Getting the summoning core only after his 6th generator. Normally I have in my guides after the 5th, so Number is a more greedy player, whereas for example Grindan, if he plays Necron, he's more of an aggressive player. But this is more, I think in general, Number is more of a greedy late game player in general, I would say. Okay, the Vespit's getting some free damage done because of Necron Warriors, but that's okay. This is again a map where you see that you have the mobility advantage if you are Tau. Yeah, got a lot of delays on the economy. 2 generators being used to upgrade your points, which is also okay. Then you want to add another generator soon-ish. Croods are back in again, killing some scalps, which is nice. Then comes another Crude towards and this Vespit, so you can now shift your attention. Ow! Wow, this is a lot of damage being dealt to some generators. Maybe this was the blast. Now he needs to focus all his Croods. Oh, this... why? This was weird, I have to say. If you do this, then go for it. Okay, I would have liked to see him double down on the attack, because now you have just 1 squad of Croods over here that is getting absolutely murdered. Okay, 2 squads of Croods, but these Vespits now again going for some Necron Warriors that want to get a listening post. I think it would have been wiser and more worth it to double down on attacking a generator. Maybe this one, because it's the fastest outside of the base. So this was expensive over here. Not really liking this attack, I have to say. Tier 2 is halfway done for Number. Tier 2 is now just started for Grindan. Economy wise it is very even, I have to say. 60 as yes, 70 economy for Necron is very playable. 60 is the bare minimum, I would say, but or okay if you want to be aggressive, but getting to 70 or plus 80 is even better. Now getting these Necron Warriors almost killed, almost. And yeah, I would really like if these Croods would snack at some point to increase their HP. Now that he is going tier 2, he could and maybe should even add a barracks over here. For now he's upgrading points for more economy, which is also valid. But he will lose this point over here, it looks like. And there's now also the Forbidden Archive. We are tier 2 now, so we should see the phylactery soon-ish. A lot of resources for a number. There you see phylactery, everything. And there down it goes. Phase shift and solar pulse. And then delete it to get some resources back. So yeah, he plays a very minimalistic tier 1, number is. He normally does that. To get a lot of economy in tier 2.
5 minutes until
There you go, tier 2 is now finished for Grindan. He could and should maybe got the Pharaoh Leap, getting some deep caps going, very nice. And the Pharaoh Leap I think would in this situation be very good. And now the decision is to make a vehicle production building or a barracks. Or both, depending. But here in comes the Wraith with the Wraith upgrade, so this is... I think this is not really nice to get a point in the enemy base. I think this is a bit greedy. I was just about to say that Croods with their Shaper, you can get their Shaper in tier 2 from the building, can deal with Wraith pretty well, because these days mainly have range damage reduction, not melee. You can see it. It will take good damage in melee. Now imagine this was a bigger squad and had the Shaper in it. And as I said, if you play Croods, you want to get some snacks for them going. Yeah, Pharaoh Leap is coming. Piranha Skimmer. I think the Tetra Scout would have been better. It's duh, Tetra Scout there is already. Tetra Scouts can also cap points, for example, which is really nice. Getting in close here is kind of not sure what this is all about. Getting some weird movements in. But yeah, the Croods with the Pharaoh Leap, and I say the Shaper. Get 2 Shapers here, they make this squad so much better. It gives them speed and damage, I think. But mainly the speed is really nice, so they are getting really fast around. And they're also, the Shapers themselves are pretty solid units themselves. Even if you are not attaching them, they can be very good single entity models. And there's a lot going on right now. There's this fight over here where we have Vespids, Tetra Skimmers, the Croods coming in, running, okay, killing this. It's not getting back up. A lot of damage dealt to these Necron warriors. Necron Lord, however, is still very healthy. This looks really, really bad now for number, depending on how Grindan is able to come from here. Is he going to kill a generator, is the question, because now would be a probably good choice to get one of these skimmers a fusion blaster and get him over here and attack some generators. But I think even with the base loader they can kill generators. There's not a real army for a number. No, now would be an absolutely prime moment to attack some generators. Not bother with these builder scalps. These there's the immortals. He needs to finish these there comes the Pharaoh Leap. He needs to focus these, and he does so. And now focus these generators. Do not focus on the units. You need to focus the economy now, because if you kill these immortals, there will be more and more and more. They're now saved by the phase shift. Really nice. Again, I can only double down. Go for the generators from over here. Attack these generators. If you're going back, buying your time, this will bite you back, because there are more Wraith and immortals on the way. Immortals are now out of the phase shift again. Now you need to focus the immortals again with this Groot over here, or one of these Groots. Nice, nice, nice. And now go for the generators. Not for the listening post. You need to kill the generators, man. You have the prime position. Come on, do it. You can do it. One skimmer going down. The other immortals getting... they are not in red stance. They are not keeping on tying down the immortals. And yeah, you saw, if the immortals can shoot, these skimmers will go down pretty easily. Now comes in the Tomb Blade. Now we need some Fusion Blaster actions on these. But yeah, the Tomb Blade in conjunction with the Necron Lord will fire back. Even upgrading this to an LP3, okay. This is some commitment of the defense. The defense of these LP3s is absolutely amazing. Tier 2.5 is out, so he could go for the Tesla carbines if he wants to. This was so much potential of the attack. He was a little mismicroing over here. He would have killed some of the generators. The income for number he got the economy upgrade is not great if he kills 1 or 2 generators. Also cost him quite a lot of resources to get it back. Barracuda is now coming in. He doesn't have the pop cap for it for now. Okay, because there's already one. And yeah, we really need to keep this out of the firing range of these Immortals. The Immortals will deal so much damage to this Barracuda. You will notice it soon. Even repairing this... Okay, he will go down and yeah, both go down. And this one as well. So now it is Grindan with having only a very little army using the phase shift, and you will see that the phase shift will end before you can get the decap done. There you see, so you need the Necron Lord in tandem to get the decap, to guarantee a decap of a critical location. Now incoming with the Barracuda, but they can teleport back. There you go, Immortals teleporting back, killing the Barracuda. Barracuda is just because of that, I think, a trap to go for. In this position, I'm not sure, you would maybe wanting to go tier 3 actually, because how do you break this now that there are Immortals and Death Marks? Your timing was earlier with the very promising looking attack, which then fumbled a bit, so not sure how you come back from now here, because now the Necrons have the initiative, they can move out, and if you attack they can just teleport back. They don't mind building up more, they have the economy, they can get, yeah, look at their float actually. You could go for tier 3 now, or and second monolith for example would be nice to have one monolith that constantly produces Wraith, and the other one tiering up. This is I think an idea, or yeah, just getting all the upgrades on these units. You can get Necrodamus upgrades, you can get more of these units. The Tesla carbines, yeah, but GG is called. Grindan sees it as well, that there is no real coming back from this position, which is a bummer. This attack over here was so looking in favor for him, but then yeah, like what can I point out over here was that his recruits were not on the red stands. You could see it. If you are really good with Michael, you can keep them on blue stands, but to just additionally clicking them on the enemy Immortals. But if you knock them down and you're on blue stands, they will not continue attacking them if like all models are on the ground. So that's why you have the red stands, which will be like looking for the nearest target and attacking it. So having these recruits on red stands over here would be nice. And then yeah, instead of focusing the obelisk over here, to focus your ranged troops here. You had like 1, 2, I think 3 of these Tetra skimmers, Piranha skimmers and the Tetra scout. So yeah, right click all these buildings down would be absolutely nice. The recruit buy some time, the ranged units kill the buildings over here. Even as I said, normally I am highly disencouraging the fusion blaster on these Tetra scouts, but if you have 3 you can get 1 with this to take down these buildings quickly. You could also go for the tech of course, but these, look at the HP, it's 1,600 HP and this has 3,000 and this has 2,000. So the generators also have a vehicle building low armor, where they have building medium armor, so this will fall more easily even. So yeah, I think this was the main issue over here. If he would have followed through this, he may have won or made it at least a lot closer, so that he could maybe get tier 3 and go from here. But okay, hindsight 2020, and enough of that. Now we will see if Number can close this out in game 4, or if Grindan will strike back and make this a 5-game series. And here we are on the 4th map in this semifinals, Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side playing Tau Empire, we have Grindan. On the right side playing Necrons, we have Mad Number6567. Number, this time not getting aggressive, getting his first scalp to capture actually, which is interesting. Not sure if like the or maybe do you get the obelisk to have faster building rate of the turret or something? Because the you get the 15%, it actually means a building increase of 10%. Not sure if this makes a difference. Now getting this generator, so playing very interestingly here. And again, auxiliary recruitment center, I like that. Grindan was playing or getting better results with the recruitment center, so might as well get it. Also like that he goes for the recruit first to defend against these builder scraps that you have seen so much now. About the map, I think it's fairly balanced in the matchup. I was thinking what is pro and con for Necrons. For Necrons it's bad in the sense that these points are very far away and you have one additional point in the middle. But it is good that your base is tucked away with this obelisk over here, so you have only really one. There are two entrances, but they are leading to one spot really to defend. So you do not need to have two entrances like on Shrine of Excellion. So there are benefits, and yeah, but the benefits in the sense that you can get your plasma generators pretty safe, but the downside is that you will not be able to secure obelisks as easily. So this is my take, at least on the map. We now have some Groot running after some builder scarabs, and the Vespids coming in, but there are already one squad of Necron warriors, which should just stay over here. Not sure why you move out as Necron warriors. There's nothing really they can do this early in the game, apart from defending your point over here. You have seen the Groot, so you see all this time they are not shooting. They could have shooting already. There's already the point up. Why does he disengage? He thinks that he cannot deal damage because of the obelisk and the Necron warriors, but their Vespids aren't doing anything else in the meantime. Killing some scarabs is nice and all, but there's no... He ain't going for the obelisk. The obelisk has like 2000 HP. Not really sure about this choice. The obelisk is also really cheap to repair, whereas these generators are really expensive to repair, so I think this is a bad judgment going for this obelisk over here. Getting the point in the middle, however, is nice. Getting all his points really fast and getting also these critical locations and even a enemy point wouldn't hurt. Going for the builder scabs again. Oh, this got killed before it got finished, but yeah, his economy should be very good very soon. Another Groot squad, and now it should add a generator over here, for example. Yeah, getting the enemy point is really nice. The thing is that number also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, getting this 6 generator again. So Number's economy will not be bad either. So yeah, depends on how the engagements go. And for now, the Vespids are getting reinforced quite a lot, which is very expensive. And they are not dealing as much damage as they would like to, I think. You will kill this obelisk, which is not an issue at all, to be honest. The obelisks are really cheap. If you want to focus, on the generators, really. Because yeah, they're already the next obelisk. First generator is now out. Maybe a faster Tau commander would have been nice after the first Groot squad, but who am I to judge? I'm not a Tau player. Whenever I play Tau, I just lose really hard because I cannot micro, because like especially the Vespid opener is so busy attacking on the micro because they are relatively frail for what they are, and I normally just lose. The Vespids. In comes the Groot now, trying to kill some builder scarabs. I think they're really good in conjunction with these Vespids that should maybe now jump over and attack this ghost turret over here with their ability and then focus down the turret. I think this would be a good idea. Turret placement is interesting. It should work. Now getting again at the obelisk I think is a mistake. The obelisk, even if it's upgraded, is only 100 power, which is, considering how much you pay for a generator after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generator. If you kill one generator, you have 5. It's now 125 for one generator, and a lot more time actually as well. I mean, it's nice that you decap it so you do not have the possibility to get another defensive obelisk over here. That is nice, but yeah, you need to get down also the turret over here, which he does not be able to. There's a lot of damage done to it, however. Wow, Some Crude running against some Necron Warriors over here. Okay, trying to get the Scarabs. They will get so much damage still that it's not worth it. Tier 2 is started for Grindan. Tier 2 is also started for Necrons. Tier 2 should be finished for Grindan first here. Just a smidgen. And yeah, Crude now losing morale because they're running through Necron Warriors over here. So this is, I think, looking good for Number in a sense that his build up was not disturbed as much. I mean, he still has only 2 obelisks. You should see it in the one only build. The one is not finished. He only has 1 obelisk, sorry. So this is the big downside. So you cannot field a big army. You can see you only have 11 and 5. So you will not be able to field a big army. So this is the advantage you can have. You can use as Tau over here, that the enemy will not have a big army. So you might be an option to set up a contain over here. And this cover over here and this. So the enemy cannot come out, but for that you have the wrong units. Yeah, you got Crude. So Crudes are not really good for containment. They are good at enemy attacks. Yeah, and you see that. Wow, this was. He deleted it. That's why you see that he has quite a resources number. He had got on all his stuff over here, and not a lot of caps even now. He has not a single obelisk. So he's just saying, okay, how can I use my money? Yeah, get tier 2.5. Get now the upgrades. I need to spend my money somewhere, and yeah, efficient. I need to make my army relatively efficient, cap wise, or otherwise I will not be able to contend over here. Getting now the obelisk in the base. So this is, what did he now go? Oh, this time he goes for the fusion blaster. So you want to get in the base, but there's already upgraded ghost turret over here. You will not be able to get down. This time they think the ghost turret, the fusion blaster is a mistake. He wants to jump with the guys first over here, the Vespids, because they can be reinforced and stuff, whereas the skimmers cannot. If you jump in with the Vespids first and double down on the ghost turret, you would be able to get it out. The Crude are still out here not getting some snacks for themselves, which is kind of sad. 2 fusion blasters. Now you should now jump in with these Vespids and then come in with the skimmers. The skimmer, you see, will take an absolutely big amount of damage. Now focusing down on the Necron Warriors is a mistake. These Necron Warriors will not be doing a whole bunch over here. The biggest issue again is the uncontested economy. As I see it, no, he's not getting the economy upgrade yet, but he's getting now the first Tomb Blade, and with that he would be able to defend this position, I think. Is there some Immortals? Not yet, but yeah, these Necron Warriors are just buying time. So this is kind of sad. We had the opportunity again for something great, but now that the Tomb Blade out, his timing has come. So yeah, you see, with the extra attacks of the behind us, this turret would have been going down like in no time, flat, even faster than this now. And then yeah, the Immortals would not be out yet, and he could have just right clicked all these generators with his piranhas over here. So again, missed opportunity to attack the base, and now that he lost the army, lost the units, the only thing I could see is maybe a Barracuda coming in, but he has not the vehicle production building yet, even coming Barracuda, but there, for that the generators are already placed really well. You will not be able to come here very fast if you get like the generators over here. They are very susceptible to attacking. Very good placement of the generators. I will note it down if I'm playing Necrons at some point. I'm not playing Necrons well a lot. Not and not Tau either. There's no take and hold victory ticking down, sadly. So he had, I think, the opportunity to get all these points relatively early, but he was focusing on getting his staff suits on the aggressive on the enemy side, which I think it's all fair. But now in hindsight, it would maybe been better to use those on the critical locations, but I wasn't paying attention to the minimap the whole time. Maybe he did, and the Number was decapping it. In comes now the vehicle beacon, I think it's called, and getting a Barracuda. Yeah, this is his only hope now to come back, is a savior Barracuda. But in comes the Death Mark, the first squad. We have Immortals, the second Death Marks already. One squad of Immortals is out, and now there are already 2 obelisks. So yeah, and I die. Grindan, yeah. Yeah. I know he got a bit salty after this match, which is... I mean, if you play PvP, you know that there are some games and sometimes you just get salty with. You cannot do much. You did well in a hard matchup, yeah, Numbers telling the truth. And he had some opportunities on Blood River and here as well to make a win possible for him. But yeah, mistakes happen in all games, and these mistakes, I tell you what, are high-end mistakes for the most part. Yes, getting some float done that's isn't used and some attacks not being executed perfectly is something that will happen to all of us. I mean, just getting in the position to be able to make such an attack is so much decisions you do right, and then yeah, the final decision then sometimes is not following through as he should, for example. But yeah, as I said, there's now that Number has these death marks out, has these immortals, the tomb blades. This is now, even though it got nerfed, still the very feared tier 2.5 push of Necrons. The only thing that is missing here would be some Necron warriors, but I think he still has no pop cap for it. Yeah, he's getting all the pop in and these units out. So there you go. Okay, he has a front end of raids. This works just perfectly as well. This is cheaper to maintain the Necron warriors and faster. So I like this quite a lot. You could add another tomb blade. Grindan is sad. I can see why he's sad here. He did very well in the tournament. He will have a chance to get third place now that he's not won this semi-finals. It was Number in the end who got to the finals of the Invitational again. This is now the third Invitational, as you can see or could think about in the name. The Number was in the final in all of them now. He won the first two Invitationals and now is in the final for the third one. And in the next cast we will see who will be his opponent and who will face Grindan in the match for the third place. It will be either Mr. Bluetooth or Everthirst. So yeah, very well played by the players. I think in general really nice matches to be seen. And yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!